Hello and welcome to Space Engineers. This first episode I'm going to give a brief tutorial on what the game is. Essentially this is Minecraft in space. You have a jetpack, you can rotate yourself to build at any angle. If you bring out your welder or your grinder, you can weld if you have the parts, which I currently don't, but you get the parts from here and put them over here. Now, obviously, since this is survival mode, I'm going to require power, which is provided by these two batteries and the solar panels here. Also in the bottom corner, you can see my energy, speed, mass. I have lights. It all takes power. So I have to keep an eye on that so I don't die. And to get resources, you need a drilling ship, which I have here.
Ship fuel critical.
Oh, guess I need the, what's going on here? Oh, lovely. I've got no power. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Let's see if I can fix this. If not, I'm going to have to set up some form of power system for this, which is not going to be pleasant considering I don't have any resources. But before I do that, I do have a hand drill, which can be used to gather resources, though it's not very efficient. As you can see, there's gold, stone, iron, uranium, that's to power your reactors, platinum. Let's see if I can find some uranium in here. Platinum, more gold, doesn't look very promising. I purposely started out with no uranium just to make it a bit more difficult on myself, considering that I have access to solar energy right off the bat. And there's no uranium in here, as far as I can tell. So this is going to make my job a little bit more difficult. Okay, well, let's see. I can fix the power issue. Oh, that would fix things. Battery wasn't on. So you can go in first person mode, where you're in your cockpit, you can look around, or you can go third person, which is out more. Preferably a ship is one of the best things you can use, since it will recharge your suit and collect all the ore and equipment that you collect. But once again, in the bottom right corner, you can see how long your ship has until it's empty of fuel. So if I just coast along like this, it will increase my fuel time since I'm not using any power. This game probably not the most interesting to watch someone play, but that all depends on if I'm going to crash into anything or not, which is entirely possible. And I'm heading to an asteroid right now, but I think I need to increase my speed, considering how very far away it seems to be. So currently in default you can go up to 104 meters per second, which is rather fast. But once again, stopping requires a huge surge of power, which may or may not be fully handled by your equipment. Alright, I'm just going to slow down. Because I don't want to crash directly into this. Oh! Well, that was unexpected. Let's try this. I don't know why that happened. But, yeah, things like that can happen. I guess the battery probably just died out on me sooner than expected. No clue why, though. But this will take me a bit longer to actually recover from, since I need to build a whole nother ship. Hopefully this one will last longer. But no promises there. Now, as you can see, we have 17,000 meters to go. This is a very, very big game. In fact, the world I'm in is technically infinite. It keeps on generating, just like Minecraft does. Oh, I stopped. Wasn't paying attention. Thought I had the dampeners off. Let's try this again. So, in order to build a ship, you need a few very important things. Thrusters in each direction to be able to control your ship. Gyroscopes, which will allow you to turn. You need reactors or solar panels so that you can get your battery. And depending on how many thrusters you have and how much mass you have, depends on the amount of, it will change the requirements of the reactors. Landing gears are a nice thing to have, just so that you can easily land and not have to move, or so your ship doesn't fly away is a better way to put it. Dampeners just use the thrusters you already have, and you can actually view what you have here. A medical room will allow you to respawn in that area. Flight seat is what allows you to control the ship. Refineries allow you to change materials into, like, change ore into ingots. And let's see what else. Doors just allow you to go through. Connectors and collectors allow you to, let's see. There's the refinery at the back. The little tube at the bottom is a connector. It allows you to connect to another ship. That small square with the smaller square in it is the collector. If you drop materials in that, it will be transferred to storage if it's connected up to a conveyor, like you see there. Now, this is a very bare bones ship, as you can see. This is just the respawn ship, so that you are able to spawn again. Basically, it's just very temporary, but I'm going to steal all the parts off of it for supplies as soon as I can get back, which is going to take quite a while. There's a way to increase the ship's speed, but that involves a bit of changing game files, and if I lose a ship, I won't be able to catch up to it, since my player speed is only maxed out at 111, and I don't know if you can change that. There are mods you can get. Can't show you them right now, but all kinds of mods. Some are survival ready, which means they have a resources requirement. Others are not. And also, another thing about these ships, they can be dented, as you can see. Oh, there we go. Okay. And all these dents and uncompleted parts can be repaired with welders. As you can see on the right there, I have a giant welder setup. Okay. So I'm going to get out, leave the door, there we go, and right here I have a set of grinders, which will allow me to tear this ship apart. The only thing about that is I will eventually lose power. Well, let's see if this works. Wasn't really built for big ships. Alright, there we go. Slowly taking apart the ship. Sorry if it gets a bit loud here. I'll actually change that for you. Okay, great. I'm going to quickly build myself a small ship so that I can just Alright, I need interior plates. There we go. So the default world comes with blocks so that you can, or not blocks, but parts so that you can make your, oh, lovely, make a ship. Let's see. Construction components. Construction components. There we go. You do have a limited inventory space based on mass, so you have to be careful with how much you take out. Okay, I need motors for that. Motors. There we go. So there's a minimum line of resources you need before you can finish building. It was glass, eh? Display. There we go. And computers. This is different for each block, but you can see by the line. And it will have a change state, like that. This needs large steel tubes. Gotcha. And that is large steel tube. So I'll stick a gyroscope, steel plates. Okay. So as I said, it's going to take a lot of resources to build one ship. Going to need a reactor, construction components. Those are right here. So I'm going to stop the recording now and I'll start up again once I'm finished. Okay, welcome back. I have just now finished making my little ship here. I will now refuel it with some uranium. Where did I leave that uranium? Components. Did I not? I don't think I removed it. Oh, just lovely. Well, I'll just take apart the whole thing. So, you have to remember to remove all the parts. Or, this is a mystery. Because I was hedging on the bet that I would have the uranium for this. Now, is there a second reactor in here, maybe? Although I highly doubt that since all the power is gone. Refinery. Somewhere. Cargo? Actually, I can check the whole system. Okay, where did that uranium go? Can't have just disappeared on me. That shouldn't happen. Okay, there we go. Oh, I put it in the wrong way. Okay, let me fix this issue. So you need to have room to be able to put your components into your reactor. There we go. Okay, this is a bare bones ship. Let me disconnect the landing gear. Now let's try and use this tiny little itty bitty ship to push this big ship. It does work, but it's not exactly the simplest thing in the world to do. And since it is a huge size discrepancy, it doesn't exactly work the easiest, but it will work. As you can see, we do have parts being shorn off occasionally. Okay. I'll remove this. It'll make it much easier to do. Well, let's keep going. So all these parts are valuable to have. You don't want to waste anything in this game. Of course, more thrusters and more reactors, gyroscopes will all help you in the movement of bigger ships when you're a tiny ship, but when you start you have a limited amount of what you can do. So, you just have to get creative. Like so. It's just like a flea trying to wrestle a cat. Everything is slow going. I'll fix up all the damage later. You'd think this would get easier after a while, but seems that it won't. Won't keep me from trying though. The more parts I take off, the easier it will get. Hopefully. Gonna throw another gyroscope on. Construction components. Alright, construction components, where are you? And motor. There we go. Ah, computer now. You gotta keep in mind everything you need, because if you don't, you're gonna be going back and forth quite a lot. Okay, there we go. I'll dump these parts back in and take back control of my ship. Because honestly, it's traveling too far. Okay, let's see if I can cheat. No, I can't cheat anymore. I ruined that too. Okay, let's see if I can wedge back in here. Looking good, looking good. Stop twisting, stop twisting. Okay. Okay, I'll leave my ship there to wrestle with that. I'll take care of the med bay, since that was just disconnected. Appears that I am full, so I will get rid of all those parts before I lose anything. So I would wish to keep everything I can. Well, I lost some stuff. Okay, that's inevitable. It's gonna happen. These things take a lot of room, it seems.
Inventory full.
That was fast. Okay.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Okay, let's see if I can finish this up, and then I'll be back. Oh. Let's see if I can just wrestle this. Probably not. It'd be easier to do this by hand. Okay. So, I will sign off now, and talk to you guys next time.